What string is the whole thing on?
1.
That's right. And where is string 1?
Right here.
Oh, very good. Okay. All right, so sounds like this. Okay, try it as slow as you like. Very nice. Okay, so we got some speed going on. Very good. Let's try and use your third finger for the next dot. Try not to use the middle finger at all for this part. Okay, let's try again. False start. Try again. Excellent. Very good. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Blues riff. Same thing. Using the same type of fret, 0, 3s, and 5s. It will sound like... All right. Very nice. One more time. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to add to this one today. Where'd my pen go? All right, so we put some X's in there. We're going to put some rhythm into it. After you play the riff, okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm just holding all strings so they don't make a sound. If I hold down too tight, I'll get a sound like that. If I'm not holding down, I get open strings. So you just want to muffle the strings. Can you try that? Try not to hold down too tight. Just want to touch the strings so they don't make a sound. Click, 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 click. There you go. That's it. Okay, so try that again. It's going to sound like... Third finger. Not too bad. All right. Very nice. All right, so we're going to do the same thing twice in a row. Your turn. Hold down all strings. Can you give me a good click? There we go. Very nice. All right, on the third time around, something slightly different. All right, what's different here?
You added a 2-digit number?
That's right. I added 12 instead of the clicks. Your turn. Double dot is 12. Yes. Make sure you're in 12. Third finger. Make sure behind the middle part. the middle part. Hold down tight on 12. That's what we want. Okay, try again. Hold down tight. Keep going. There you go. Okay, something new to get used to. And the fourth time around will be just like the first two. Click, 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 click. Very nice. All right, so if you were to play the whole thing, it would sound like... Any questions?
No.
All right, so I think you got the gist of that. Just remember that the third one is the only one that we play 12 instead of the clicks. Okay? All right, I think we need to get into some chords. This is something new to work on, so good speed on that. We're going to add to this blues riff. Let's get you some chords. Okay? So this is going to be using the guitar straight up and down. We're going to be using these diagrams up top. Okay? So this looks just like the top part of the guitar, just like the head of it's been cut off. Okay? See the dark bolded line up at the top? Yes, that would be the white line going across, your white line right there. Okay? So the lines going up and down would be what?
Strings.
Strings, very good. And going across, side to side, frets, very good. All right. So if I'm holding just like this, looks exactly the same. If I'm putting a dot on the far right, what string am I touching?
1.
Very good. And which fret did I put a dot in?
3.
Very good. Okay, so I'm going to put a 3 underneath. That will indicate to use your third finger. Okay, so put your third finger on that third fret, first string. Very good. Go ahead and strum that. Very good. Okay, so that takes care of that string. Above string 2, I put a 0. Do you remember what zeros are?
Use all.
Not all, but
None.
open strings. Okay, so that means while having this one down, I've got string 1 is that one, and string 2 is open. Can you try that? Okay, string 2 will be open. So you actually can leave this finger down. Strum string 2. There you go. Very good. Alright, so now that we get the gist of that, above string 3 and 4, I put zeros. So that means holding this one down on 1, string 2 is open, 3 is open, 4 is open. Can you try that? Okay, make sure you use your third finger. Good. 2, 3, 4. There we go. And you want to strum all of them together. 4 strings. Sounds good. That is your G chord. Can you show me that one more time? Very nice. Very good. All right, so I'm going to give you 2 more. Take a guess. Show me how would you play this G7 chord. Get close to the fret. excellent. Perfect. G7. G7 will sound a little strange. 7 chords are what we call blues chords. Blues chords and gospel chords. You hear them all the time in blues songs. Okay, so it's going to sound just a little strange. Last one. I'm going to show you. Your C chord. Very close. String 1 has a 0 on it now. So it's only the bottom 3 strings. Make sure to strum string 1. You were in the right spot. You need to be on string 2. String 1 is a 0, or open string. String 1, bottom string. You need to be able to play all 3. That's what a chord is. All together. Okay, that's good. Alright, so I see the problem is you have a very long nail on this first finger. Okay? In order to play the C chord, we need a very tall finger like that. You see I have no nail, so I can get really tall so I can hear the bottom string underneath. If you have a long nail, it's going to point like that. And you'll get a thud noise. Okay? So you might have to cut the nails just a little bit. It's a sacrifice for the first couple of months.
Okay.
Alright, so if you can practice these 3 chords, we can try some exercises and maybe even a song next time you're here. Any questions?
No.
No? Okay. Alright, excellent job, Ayanna. Pretty good.